Have you ever wondered just how smart your dog really is? Turns out, you might be living with a four-legged genius. Dogs don't just listen. They're watching, learning, and figuring things out all the time. Way more than you think. And some of the stuff they're doing? It's not luck. It's real intelligence. Today, we're breaking down 10 signs that prove your dog is smarter than you ever imagined. How many of these signs does your pup show? Let's find out. And wait till you hear number 7. Number 1. Reading your routine. Does your dog wait by the door minutes before walk time? Or head to their food bowl right before you say dinner time? That's not a lucky guess, that's timing. Dogs are incredible at reading human routines. They notice the jingle of your keys, how you grab your shoes, or even your mood when you're about to leave. Over time, your dog builds a mental schedule from these daily patterns. They don't just react, they anticipate. So next time they're already at the door before you say a word, just remember, they're one step ahead. But that's just the beginning. Now, let's talk about their internal clock. Number 2. Sensing time. Dogs don't check the clock, but they definitely understand the flow of time. Have you ever noticed your furry friend waiting at the door right before you get home? That's because dogs track time through scent, fading, light changes, and sounds in the environment. They associate your absence with how the house feels and react when those cues signal your return. Their internal clock may not tick, but it sure works. In fact, a 2011 study from Sweden's Stockholm University found that dogs left alone for longer periods showed more intense greeting behavior, suggesting they can tell the difference between 1 hour and 5. It's not about minutes or hours. It's about emotional memory and sensory patterns. Your dog may not know it's 5 p.m., but they know it's your 5 p.m. And if that blew your mind, wait till you see how they think like toddlers. Number 3. Understanding object permanence. Ever thrown a toy behind the couch and watched your dog dive right after it without hesitation? That's because they know the toy still exists, even when it's out of sight. A concept called object permanence. Babies don't develop this ability until months after birth, but dogs seem to grasp it naturally. That's why they wait by the bathroom door or sniff under cushions for hidden snacks. What disappears isn't forgotten. It's tracked. Studies, including one published in Animal Cognition, have shown that dogs can mentally represent hidden objects and will continue to search for them even after delays. This mental mapping shows cognitive depth. They're not just reacting, they're remembering and problem-solving. It's a sign of complex thinking that puts dogs closer to human toddlers than most people realize. And what if I told you your dog also knows what words really mean? Number 4. Learning words. You say walk, vet, or treat, and your dog instantly reacts. That's not just habit, it's vocabulary. Most dogs can learn over 150 words, and some exceptional ones can learn more than 1,000. They don't just recognize words, they connect them with tone, context, and outcomes. If you change how you say park and they still run to the door, that's not coincidence, that's comprehension. One famous example is a border collie named Chaser, who was able to remember the names of over 1,000 objects, a result documented by researchers at Wofford College. Dogs don't just memorize, they generalize and categorize words just like young children. It's not about repetition, it's about understanding patterns in language and linking them to real-world actions. Next up, your dog might be copying you more than you think. Number 5. Copying you. Dogs watch how you move, and sometimes they mirror it. Maybe your four-legged friend learned to open a door after seeing you do it, or they mimic how you stretch, sit, or tilt your head. This behavior is called social learning, and it shows your dog isn't just reacting. They're thinking, observing, and experimenting. They're figuring out how to be part of your world by studying how you interact with it. which is a rare skill in the animal kingdom. And sometimes they don't just copy, they solve problems all on their own. Number 6. Solving problems. You hide a treat, and they find a way to get to it. You block the stairs, and they push something to climb over. That's not mischief, that's problem solving. Smart dogs explore different ways to get what they want, testing methods until something works. It means they can form goals and adjust strategies. Not bad for someone with paws. Research from the University of Vienna found that dogs can solve simple mechanical puzzles and even change tactics if their first approach fails, a sign of cognitive flexibility. Problem solving isn't just instinct, it's planning, memory, and trial and error in action. Okay, but this next one, it's sneaky and kind of genius. Number 7. Tricking you. Some dogs act like they need to go outside, not to potty, but just to get your attention or take a break from boredom. Others bark at an empty hallway, so you'll go check, and while you're gone, guess who's now on your warm spot on the couch? This kind of behavior isn't random, it's calculated. Dogs who lie or manipulate situations are demonstrating forward thinking. It's clever, slightly sneaky, and proof that your pup might be a little mastermind. In fact, studies published in Animal Cognition show that dogs are capable of tactical deception, intentionally misleading others, even humans, to get what they want. That means your dog isn't just reacting to the moment. They're planning moves ahead like a tiny, furry strategist. Now here's something only dogs can do this well. Number 8. Following gestures. Point at a toy across the room, and your dog follows your hand. That may seem normal, but it's actually rare in the animal kingdom. Wolves, for example, won't do it, but your dog will. It means they're in tune with human communication on a unique level. They don't just follow motion, they understand intention. Research from the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology found that dogs, even as young puppies, outperform chimpanzees at understanding human pointing gestures. That's not just impressive, it's evolutionary evidence of how dogs have adapted to work and communicate closely with us. Number 9. Reading emotions. You don't need to speak, your dog already knows. They pick up on subtle changes in your tone, posture, and facial expression. When you're stressed, they might lay closer. When you're excited, they match your energy. Studies from the University of Lincoln show dogs can distinguish between human emotions like joy, fear, and anger just by looking at faces. That kind of emotional intelligence makes your dog more than a pet. It makes them a companion who feels with you. Finally, let's talk about your dog's voice, because they're saying more than you think. Number 10. Adjusting their bark. Think all barks sound the same? Think again. Dogs change their tone, pitch, and rhythm depending on what they're trying to say. A sharp, repetitive bark might mean, "Play with me," while a deep, drawn-out growl means, "Back off." Even more impressive, they learn what sounds get your attention and refine their vocal strategy over time. That's not random noise, that's communication, customized just for you. So, how many of these signs does your dog show? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to discover even more incredible things your dog senses that humans can't, check out the next video on your screen now. Thanks for watching, and give your pup a treat for being such a little genius.